Welcome to a new video on my channel and to a really exciting project presentation. A colleague introduced it to me. The colleague said, why not make a video for the community? I said, hey, you had an interview with the CEO. Please talk to him, tell him to do something for the community, then I would be happy to make a video. So you have the chance to win $100. Just comment now. This will also be decisive for the contest later. And now we will dive right in to see what this is all about. It is a pre-sale. Here we have number 1, a pre-sale, which I will show you shortly. The minimum investment to take advantage of this added value is just $100, which is really nothing. I will show you all of this in the back end shortly. We have a digital anonymous credit card here. No KYC, no name, nothing at all is required here. No address or anything else. This digital credit card is supported by Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. And you can load more than 20 different cryptocurrencies here. And you can simply spend this in various states however you like. The limit here is only $1,000 that you can make. And that is exactly what I said before. This is being utilized here for benefit, but a credit card, such a digital one, costs $4, which I believe I have seen. And you can create as many credit cards as you want. This means it will be ultra exciting for everyday life. We have the current price, which is at $0.05, the cost of the token at the moment. As mentioned, you can get the digital credit card starting from $100. There is also one that can be sent to you. This means that there is a value of $1,000 that one must spend to buy the Flyback tokens in order to receive the card, and you will also receive 1 gram of gold along with it. What is the advantage? What are you doing? So you say here, virtual debit card without KYC, you want it that way, you only accept cryptocurrencies, you are against the rising financial restrictions. Whatever happens, there is an automatic purchase of physical gold whenever you buy flights. This means that 10% of the flight tokens you purchase will automatically be invested in gold and you can cash them out, but this starts only from 1 G of gold. I'll also show you that briefly in the back end. You might know it, Apple Pay, Google Pay, whatever. You have them up there and you can pay with them. Check this out, the website, really interesting. What is happening here? This is what it looks like. We are now going into the back end. Before you can access the back end, you need to register, which means you use any username and any email address, enter the password twice and click Create Account. There is a link to this in the video description. You can use any username you want. It doesn't have to be a real name. You can change it anytime in the backend if you wish. I also noticed that you can change the email and password. Once you have done that, it looks like this. This is what the backend looks like at first. Maybe just briefly how to proceed. I said that you can obtain gold here starting from $1,000. That means, as stated here, if you have invested $1,000, you can get 1 gram of gold. You can of course have it paid out to you. And then you say how many grams you want. You can enter any name, your address or another address, whatever you want, and then you can have it sent to your home. That would be the first thing. They also have a treasury, where a certain percentage of all Flytech tokens is taken and then invested into this treasury. It's simple. It states that trading pairs are being made for PancakeSwap and other buybacks and similar activities. This means that some money is also being set aside here to ensure a bit of security in the future. It also says that you can join your Telegram channel. I think that's quite interesting, so that you all have the news in there. What do I see as an advantage here? The minimum investment to use the credit card is $100. This means that the maximum amount one can lose in this pre-sale to already benefit from this added value is $100, should the token not succeed. That is completely fine with me. Therefore, here is my risk warning again. Please do not invest unnecessarily large amounts. If you really only want to use the credit card, $100 is more than fine, and be aware that you could lose that if the token simply goes nowhere. That is certainly possible. Exactly, but I want to show that, for this, I need to load USD here and then swap it for Flyback tokens so that I have the calculation to apply for my credit card. This means I will now send US Tether here so that I can swap it. I will show you this live. So I set US Tether. You can of course enter whatever you want and then it tells you how much should be sent there. I will take US Tether and in this case I will do $101. He then tells me in the end how much that totals up to, and when I click on it, I get an address which I already noticed earlier, and I have to send the cryptos there, and that is also the amount I need to send. I will do that right now. I have my wallet open next to me. I'll do that quickly on the side, and then we'll also see how long it takes for it to arrive. The whole process took roughly 2 to a maximum of 3 minutes until the transfer was completed and the USDT balance was successfully credited here. You can now take this and say, I would like to take these 101 USDT and swap them for Flyback tokens. He then says, you will receive 2020 Fly tokens. Whether I really want to proceed with that, I say yes, I want to. And now he says, okay, perfect. From now on, I have 2020 Fly token. And now it's really great because we now have the opportunity to get the Flyback cards here. And that has now been unlocked. So we now have the Flyback card, Fusel card, Flyback cashback, or virtual card. Of course, we want the virtual card if it is completely anonymous. This is what it looks like in the backend when you obtain the card. All the details are described here. It is a one-time rechargeable card. Each additional card costs another $2. You can generate as many cards as you want. These will then be sent to you via email, all the data you need to withdraw, or link it to Apple Pay or Google Pay, so that you can make payments with it. An arrow will convert UST in the BSC blockchain. A small video is here. You can also ask support. Customer support is available here as well, so everything is well explained. Now you have the option to use United States dollar and euro. We will briefly start with United States dollar. There may be more cards in the future, I don't know. But if you go in here, it shows a restricted country list. If we take a look at this, it shows us that there are some countries where it is not possible to pay with US dollar cards. One must be aware of this. I say yes, that works. And if I want to load $100 here, I just click on the $100. And then you can also see below what the fees are. We have $450 in fees, of which $2 is the cost of the credit card. That means 2.5% is actually the fee incurred, which is really not much. Let's call it 4.5 because we also have to pay for the credit card. For everything to be anonymous, it's really, really good. If we now say that we want all of this in euros, then we go in here and I say, for example, I would like to have this in euros. We have included fees, so we have $112. Now don't get confused that we suddenly have, for example, $12.46. The euro exchange rate to dollars is correct. I calculated all of this. We are here at $112, which brings us back to 104.38 euros. This means that there is actually a fee of 4.38% for what can then be paid. And then you also have to say, yes, I accept that. You enter your email address up here. I will do that now as well. So I will now click on Total to Pay. Let's see what happens. They then say, okay, select which cryptocurrency you would like. I am mentioning US Tether again, but I want US Tether on the BEP20, so on the BSC chain. This is how I would like to transfer it. This is what it looks like. You get a QR code, a wallet address plus the exact amount that should be transferred. You can also do this with MetaMask. I have now seen that at the same time, you also receive a link sent to your email address where you can do it again. You are essentially redirected to a page that looks very similar. Yes, and I would say it takes about 3 to 5 minutes for everything to be completely finished. You receive a payment confirmation via email and I would say that in 1 or 2 minutes, the digital credit card arrives via email and the matter is settled. So for a pre-sale project that already offers this benefit, I must say it's ultra interesting and I believe it will become really appealing to a lot of people. This is not meant to be an invitation, but this anonymous payment does have certain advantages for some people, I would say. For everyone who has stayed until the end, the giveaway is just like that. You really need to flood the comments here and push this video a bit. And Flyback will then raffle $100 to one of the comment winners or one of the comments as a winner. Exactly, that's actually it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the project. Until next time, don't forget to like, share, and as I said, comment. A chance to win $100.